Hello, how are you doing? My name is Erica. Once again, don't forget to thank Yahweh for waking you up this morning, getting you another day to start your day over. And I hope you don't do the same thing you did yesterday. Do something different. And another thing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and to hit the bell so you'll know when I have a new video. Now, I know some people just love to talk. I have no problem with that, but I just want to try to jump right into the topic of what I'm talking about. Today's topic is going to be 9 signs you are dealing with a negative spirit around you. And we all have, people that have negative things to say about certain people or about everybody, about somebody, but most of the time, negative people have something to say about everybody. People that don't even know. They'll just have something to say about them. You can just encourage somebody and say, "Oh, she looks nice," or "Oh, I like that outfit," or "She got a nice car," or "Oh, guess what? So and so have this, and so have a business, and I'm proud of her. I'm finna work with her." And that person always has something negative to say, like, "Oh well, I wouldn't support it. Because last year she did this. Because last time I talked to her, she got smart with me. Last time I did this for her, she said this to me last time." You see what I'm saying? People like that, you don't need to be around those type of people. You can't tell them anything. You can't tell them nothing about nobody. You can't just say something good about yourself. Or, "Oh girl, guess what? I finally was able to be approved for that loan." Or, "I'm finally approved for the house that I want." Or, "I'm approved for the business that I want." That person is going to always have something to say. "Well, shoot, you better be careful because you might have to pay that back. And then what if you can't pay that back? How you going to take care of this? How you going to do this? How you going to do that?" Person like that, that's a negative spirit. And that negative spirit is powerful when you are trying to be positive and you are trying to be a good person and be a good spirit and trying to do what Yahweh called you to do. You can't do that when you have a negative person that always got something negative to say. They'll even say something negative about God. "Well, God didn't give me what I asked for. I needed this and God didn't even give it to me." You see what I'm saying? People like that. We all know people like that. We all know people like that. We all hang out with people like that. We all know people like that. But if you know people like that, get out of that situation. You know what I mean? It might not seem bad to you, but people with thinking negative and always got something negative to say, that will somehow, in some way, it will rub off on you. It will. Negative energy is very powerful, just to let you know. So just stay clear of those type of people. Just pray for them. That's all you can say. Just pray for them. 2, when you are trying to have a conversation with a person, but they always talk about their self and don't care what you're talking about. Don't we have people like that? Where you can just tell them something good and next thing you know, they talk about something else that ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. You can call them and say, "Hey girl, guess what? I got my business, now it's open. You gonna come down and support me? If you ain't gonna support me, you'll come down and work for me." They always have something to say. I don't know. I already got a job." "Oh, that's good, that's all right. But let me tell you about my day. Let me tell you about what old girl was talking about. I'm so this, I'm so that." And you sitting on the phone like, "I just told you that just open my business, come support me, or you come work with me." And you telling me, "No, you got a job." And now you're telling me about a conversation or a girl or a boy that has rubbed you the wrong way or said something to you out of the way that you didn't like. And your whole conversation is going to be about that person. Your whole conversation is going to be about that person. It's not going to be about that person on the phone telling you that they finally got their business open. "Come down, support me, or I will give you a job." They're not hearing that. What they're hearing is that negativeness that they just got to argue with somebody a year ago, a week ago, or a day ago, or a second ago. That's going to be on their mind. Negative people sometimes don't know how to get out of it, and sometimes they don't care about being negative. They don't care about worrying about themselves. They don't care about talking about themselves. So if you come to them and bring something good to them, they're not going to want to hear it. They're not going to want to hear it because it's not about you. It's about them. So be careful of those type of people too. We all have people like that too. We have to love them, but you don't have to stay in their circle and continue to deal with the negativity or deal with people that don't give a dog on what you're talking about. They don't care. be cautious of those type of people, because they'll start to make you feel a certain way. So be cautious of them. You can feel good and call a person and tell them something good, and then how the way they respond to you, that'll make you feel a certain way. But don't let people discourage you and get you that way. If they need help, try to help them. If they don't want it, just leave them alone. Just pray for them secretly and just ask God to help them. You see what I'm saying? Prayers do change these things. It really does. 3, watch out for people that's play both sides. Play both sides. And you know those type of people that play both sides? Those type of people that like you, like that person, and then next thing you know, they're telling that person what you said, and they'll go right back and say it to them. And people that play both sides, they'll bring up a conversation so you can get into that conversation. And once you get into that conversation and they talk about this girl or this guy or whatever, and once you get in that conversation, start talking about that person, they'll say, oh, I don't even deal with that person like that really. And then they'll say what they're gonna say. Then next thing you know, the person you was talking about, they're gonna go right back to that person and tell them exactly what you said, and tell them the same thing they told you. Oh, I don't even know how to talk to her like that. She called me with this bull crap. She called me with this bullcrap, and I don't even talk to her like that. I don't even know why she even called me. I don't even know why I seen her at the store, and she approached me. I don't even know why she approached me, because I don't even fool with that person. And knowing all along that person is talking to that person. They'll play them both sides. They'll play like they're on your side. Then they'll play like they're on the other person's side. Then next thing you know, they then got you and this person going at it. Or they got you and this person sitting here thinking that they ain't dealing with this person, and they ain't dealing with that person, and whatever you're telling them, they're telling that other person. Playing both sides. Or they'll go to that person, get information from what they need from you, then they'll go to this, go to you and get information they need from you for that person. These are people that play on both sides, because they'll go back and tell the other person about some stuff that you said. And then after you say what you say, they'll go to that person and tell that person what you said about them. Then they'll go to that person and tell them what you said about them. And you'll say, I don't even know why she even talked to me. I don't even deal with her. That's both sides. That's people playing both sides. 1 minute they're on your side, next minute they're on another person's side. Those are people playing both sides. You got to stay away from those type of people as well. Because those type of people don't mix well with me. I can't deal with those type of people. And you shouldn't want to deal with those type of people either, because they'll get stuff confused and conflicted, and they'll have people at you and you don't even know why. So be cautious of those type of people that try to start a conversation to throw you in it, just so they can play both sides and have you going. These are negative signs of people with them negative energy, them negative spirits. They be on them people, I'm telling you. This is a spiritual world. Be cautious. I'm not saying stop talking to these people. Just be cautious of what you say to them and how you approach them. Be cautious. Because if they come to you with something, just like, well, girl, I ain't got time for that. I love them anyway. You see what I'm saying? Just say something like that. But don't go back and intervene and interact with what they're telling you, because they're telling you for a reason. Because now you done said something, and they can go right back to that person and tell that person. Then they're going to play the side. Girl, you know you're my friend. Or girl, you know I love you. I don't deal with her. I don't talk to her. And then next thing you know, she over her house talking to her, having wine and doing the things that they do. Just be careful, people. Talk to who you want. Just be cautious and peep game. The other one. 4. Watch out for people that manipulate you. Key. Manipulate you to do what they want you to do. Manipulate is everybody manipulate people. You see what I'm saying? You manipulate people. You know, those are people that have those negative energy that try to manipulate people to get them to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Manipulating people will always use God. God said this. God this. God that. If you're such a God person, you'll do this. God bless you. They'll say things like this to get you to do things for them. What they're telling you, if you really a God's person, you'll be a fool and do what I want you to do after I done used you multiple times. Nah. God said don't be no fool. Help the poor and needy. Don't be a fool for people. If you keep helping people and they keep rubbing you the wrong way, or keep showing you who they are, and they keep trying to manipulate you to do what they want you to do, those are people you need to stay away from. Because if you say I don't want to do something, and then God won't bless you, or God gonna angry. God said help people out. God said we are all His children. Not all of us are His children. Not all the people are His children. They're not, because their action shows you different. Don't let people manipulate you into doing what they want you to do, or guilt trip you to doing what they want you to do because you okay and their life is miserable and they want you to go do some stuff with them. Don't do it. Don't let people manipulate you to doing what they want you to do. Don't let them play with your mind. Don't let them play with your emotions. You are who you are. Lord said, don't be a fool. You can help people, but don't be a fool to keep helping the same person that keeps showing you they're not going to do anything to help you. People will manipulate you to do what they want you to do. They'll try to guilt trip you also to make you feel like you are motivated to do what they want you to do. Don't do it. Stay away from them and just tell them, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And if you have a problem with me, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that, and go do what you need to do. But you don't need to be caught up with a person that is sitting up here trying to make you do what they want you to do by manipulating you and saying things that will make you feel like, oh yeah, she right. No, she's not right. Or no, he's not right. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Listen to the words that Yahweh tell you. Don't listen to the words of what people tell you, because people going to manipulate you to do what they want you to do, or try to guilt trip you to do what they want you to do. Don't do it. Or like your bills paid. Oh, I wish my bills was paid. Shoot, ain't nobody don't do nothing for me, or nobody this and that. That's just a guilt trip that's trying to mold you, and they're trying to get you to do what they want you to do. Don't listen, because you know next what's coming. They're going to need some money for their bills, right? And then if you don't give them money for their bills, they're going to manipulate you like you such a bad person. And if you such a God person, you'll do this. Ain't nothing wrong with helping out people, but don't let them guilt trip you. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let them manipulate you, and don't let a man or a woman manipulate you to stay in a relationship that you're not supposed to be in. Don't let nobody manipulate you to do anything that you don't want to do when you know it's not the way of Yahweh and Yahusha. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you're selling yourself short. You're going to fall just like they're falling. And if they don't need help getting up, send prayers their way and you keep on going. Period. Do not stick around, because I'm telling you, you're going to end up doing the same thing they do. They always say, you always picking up something from somebody that you hang with. Just like if you hang with a person, they always saying a word. Sooner or later, you're going to pick that word up, because you're always hanging out with that person. So just be careful of who, you be around, and do not let people manipulate you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, 5 is watch out for people that loves to steal. Ooh, I hope I didn't hit a chord. Watch out for people that loves to steal any and everything from stores, because they're gonna steal from you too. And that's also is a spirit. That's a demon. That's a spirit. That's a negative spirit that's attached to that person, and that could come from down the line of in families, and about being around family member, or being around friends, or being around your loved one, or being around anybody that loves to steal. That is another negative energy that you do not need around you at all. Because if you go to the store and that person's stealing and they get caught, guess where your ass going? To jail with them, because you was with them. So in that point, they're going to feel like you assisted and you was with them, and you was the lookout while they was stealing. So stay away from people that like to steal, because people that like to steal from stores, they're going to steal from you too. They're going to steal those smaller things that you won't, realize that's gone. But once you realize it's gone, you don't know how long ago it's been gone. And then you realize other stuff is gone. If a person steals and they get a kick out of stealing, it's just something that they love. It's just a rush. When they steal, they feel good about it. It is just a wicked spirit, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a wicked and naked spirit around them that have them stealing like this. Because some folks steal and don't even know why. Folks will go to a restaurant and steal a silver spoon, or you know what I'm saying, just because it was silver, or still a gold spoon. Oh girl, it was gold, I had to steal it. These people would take anything. They would take anything. They would steal from you. They would even steal a lip gloss from you. They will even steal a pair of earrings from you. They will even steal your rings. They'll steal anything because it's just something that they do, and they like to steal, and they get a rush when they do it. Stay away from those type of people. You can't trust people that steals from stores, or steal from other people, or steal from anything. You just gotta be careful with these type of people, because these are negative energy. You gotta remember, we're not fighting the flesh. We're fighting the spirit. The spirit is real. People have negative spirits on them all day and every day. Some of them cleanse to them. And if you deal with that person, that spirit can cleanse to you, or that spirit can follow you as well. Read up on spirit. Just do a document. I'll do a next video about how spirits really move, because I'm telling you, I done seen it from my own eyes. I see it. So be careful of people that love to steal. Be careful of them, because they will steal from you. They'll steal out of your purse. They'll steal anything out of your household. They will steal just because it's a rush, and just because it's a negative spirit that's on them that got them doing these things. You got to understand that it's the negative spirits that is around you. We're having people do things that they normally wouldn't do, but they can't stop it. It's powerful. They can't stop it. They would have to have help. They would need to stop it on their own. They would try to get help from Yahweh and from Yahusha. That's the only way that you can get that help and get that demon and that negative energy away from you, because that's what they are. That's what they are. Ain't nobody born in this world to just be stealing. You either been taught or you done seen people do it. Okay? So be careful of those type of people, because you don't want people around you like that, because you can't lay nothing down around them. It's going to be gone. That's a true fact that I know. Been there. I'm going to tell you about this little story real quick. It was my ex. Long time ago. Sister stayed at my house. And I had a drawer that I had lottery tickets in it, and I had change in it. So that person came to spend the night at my house, okay? I didn't even pay no attention going looking for the change. I went looking for the money. In that drawer, gone. Change, gone. Scratch out tickets, gone. And I couldn't understand what happened to it. So I got to thinking. I'm saying, oh, that's what happened. The chick that stayed over at my house took my change and took my doggone scratch off ticket. I had about $20 worth of change and scratch off tickets in there. It was just money for rainy day, you know what I mean? Went back looking for that money, girl. It was gone. So be careful who you hang around with, those negative spirits, and do not deal with folks that be stealing unless you a thief yourself. It's up to you. Okay. 6. Watch out for people that committing crimes. I know stealing is something too, but these are crimes as like burglary, carjacking, killings, things like that. You know, you don't want to be around people like that that's committing crimes. You don't want to be around that type of person, because a person like that that's committing crime, they are fully, you might as well say, they have negative spirits all on them and through them. They are just negative people, period. You can't trust them at all. You can't even trust them with borrowing your car. You might not get that back. Okay? You can't even trust your dog with them, because the dog might not even live. You understand what I'm saying? I'm being for real. Don't be around people that's doing crime and criminal activities. Stay away from those type of people. You don't need them, because it's easy to get in trouble. I was told, and it's the truth, and it's hard to get out of. So stay away from people like that. You don't need to be around people that's committing crime. Watch out for those people. Those people will do anything. Okay? They'll beat somebody. They'll murder somebody. They'll kill somebody. The same thing. You see what I'm saying? They would do it all. They'll just like I said, go here carjacking, go burglarizing people, go robbing stores, stuff like that. Stay the hell away from those people. Please. Stay away from those people. We all know people that's committing crimes. We hear it on TV all the time. Be cautious. Be very cautious of people that commit crimes. Please stay away from them. 7. Watch out for people that will set you up for failure. Isn't that so? It's a lot of people that will set you up for failure. That's how so many people these days now are gone, missing, or dead, or being attacked or injured. It's because people will set them up for someone to do something to them. Be careful of these setup people. Or people would set you up in a conversation and have you on the phone while they on the phone with another person, and have you talking about this person, or have you talking about something that you did, and they done set you up. Now they know everything about you. Now they know how much money you got in your account. Now they know where you live at. Now they know where you go and rest at. Now they know where you go and have parties at. Now they know different people that you go and chill with. Be careful of set up people. People will set you up. They'll act like they're your friends. They'll be cool with you, and then they'll set you up and do her harm to you. You should know these type of people. Type of people like that would always have something to say about you, even though they try to be funny, but they really ain't funny. No matter what you do, you'll be like, oh, don't know how I look. You look alright. You see what I'm saying? People like that, those are signs. Just pay attention to them. Pay attention and stop being friends with everybody. And I know some people that have been your friends for years will turn on you. They are signs. Just pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to their body action. Pay attention. Don't be around people that you have a bad feeling about, because folks will set you up to do harm to you. Please be careful out here who you trust. Be careful. Be careful. I'm so tired of hearing about something that happened to somebody, or these young kids go to somebody's house and then that person and get hurt, or you don't went and try to jump somebody. You know what I'm saying? Be cautious. People will set you up. Or you get in the car with somebody, you think you finna go to a party. No, they finna go and do harm to you. Be careful who you trust. Be very careful of that. Because there's a lot of set up people out here that will set you up and do nothing but harm to you. Be very cautious of these people. Open up your spirit, God. Lord will show you. You have to ask him. He will show you. Be careful of people that will set you up for failure. Please. 8. I only had 7, but it's many more. So 8. Watch out for people that's into black magic or practicing witchcraft. Stay away from those type of people. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. It is very important, because you have people that is in all type of sorts of things. You understand? People practicing all type of stuff. People practice magic, black magic. People practice witchcraft. People practices on try to put spells on people. There's witches still out here too. So be cautious of those type of people. But there are people that try to do witchcraft to you. They'll say little things. They'll try to do little things. The way they carry themselves will show you what type of things they're in. People around here that always tends to, black can be for good and bad. But if you see people that are always wearing black and always got something negative to say, or always got something to say that you be like, why would you say something like that? You know what I'm saying? People that are practicing witchcraft, they would try to put spells on you. You see what I'm saying? And how they can try to put spells on you is, they can take anything and put spells on you. If you believe in it, it will work. That's what they say. Just like they say, we have to believe in God in order for it to work. So in order for this to work, I guess you got to believe in it. And another thing, if you don't believe in it, it won't work. But be very careful of these type of people, because they'll try to put something in your drink. They'll try to put something in your food. They'll try to put, they'll make voodoo dolls or whatever and try to put it around you or put it in your house. It's all type of things that they do. And voodoo is not really voodoo to put spells. It's voodoo, the protection. So that's kind of misread there. But with witchcraft is with people that try to control you mentally. They try to control your mind. They try to control your thoughts. They try to make it seem like they are not that type of person. But the way they carry themselves, they can show you that they're a type of person. People that's into witchcraft, you will see certain things that they will wear. You'll see certain medallions that they'll put around their neck. You'll see certain things there, and just check their videos, or check out their websites, or check out their Facebook page, and check out things and just see what type of person this is. And if this person always talking about different spills or different things like that, then you know something is not right. So just stay away from those type of people, because those type of people, they can be powerful people, because they can read your mind. They can read your mind. Some of them can read your mind, especially if they've been at it for a while. They can, and they will try to figure out, what are you thinking, and then they'll try to figure out, what are you doing. How can I get this person to do what I want them to do? Stay clear of those type of people. Stay very clear. Okay. Number 9. Be careful of angry people around you. People that's always angry. I'm not talking about the person that's always talking negative. I'm talking about people that are always angry. They're always angry at everything. They angry because you called them. They're angry because you told them you love them. They're angry because you're at their house. They're angry because you don't have the same problems that they having. They're angry because their life is just ain't what it's supposed to be. They're angry at everything. Everybody have past. Of course, it's okay to be angry, but a person like that is angry all the time. They're always angry. Even if it was something good out that day, they'll still be angry about something that didn't happen for them years ago, or didn't happen for them a week ago, or didn't happen for them, a second ago, or whatever. People like that stays angry at everything, and a lot of time it comes from their past, or it comes from their childhood life. If people have trauma in their childhood life, that can rub them the wrong way for them to be a negative person, or a person that's always angry. I mean, we all know people that's always angry about something, always cussing somebody out. And saying this, if a person say something to me, I'm going to say this, I'm going to do that. I wish a person would. A person like that, anger, is looking for someone to take their anger out on. You can't come to them with nothing. They're angry about everything. You come to them about how your day was, and they'll tell you, well, my day was effed up. I had this happen to me. I had a fly flew in my food. I had to throw my food away. Then I had to go and get another plate of food. Then I had hair in it. I just can't catch a break. I'm angry. I'm going to call them and cuss everybody out up in there. I don't care if they didn't make my food. I'm going to cuss them out. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to tear up the whole snatch. I don't care. We all have people that's angry, and sometimes we need to help these people that is angry, make prayers for. But you know what? We can't stick around them people, because if we stick around them people, then we're gonna continually start to feel the way they feel. We're gonna start feeling negative. We're gonna start feeling angry, and you'll know these angry people, because most of the time they have an angry look on their face. Sometimes people have an angry look on their face, don't mean they're angry, but when your body language can tell that you're an angry person, no matter what people say to you, you just ain't happy. You're not happy, and you feel like, if you happy, I'm gonna make you feel just like me. So people like that, stay away from angry people. Stay away from all these people that have these negative energies on them, because they're not gonna stop. Some of them don't want to stop being this way. Some of them don't know how to, and some of them can't. But what you can do sometimes when people are like that, call them out on that. You don't have to be mean and low down to them by calling them out on it, because they already mean and low down. Just put them to the side, or just have a conversation and say, girl, man, what's going on with you? Why are you feeling this way? Why are you so angry? And if they don't tell you why they're angry, or they cuss you out, well then, honey, they want to keep that anger. Leave them be and let them go. Pray for them, for God to help everybody, because people go through things too. Hurt people also, but hurt people need to understand that when you have been hurt, Lord is telling you, don't do that to nobody else, because you know how it felt. So if you are an angry person that's watching this, or a negative person, or a person that's in crap, or any of these people that's committing crime, or people that's out here that's negative, or people that don't want to listen to what nobody's saying always about yourself, or people that plays both sides, or people that just try to sit up here and manipulate you, or people that's loved. Still, if you are these people, you can change. You can change. You got to want to change. Cleanse your mind, your soul, and your spirit. You can do it. You can do it. So, but if you're around these type of people, please stay away from them until they get their self right. Because if you're still working on yourself, it's not going to help. So be cautious and stay woke. And I love you people. Please be careful out here in these streets because there's so much stuff going on. And mothers and fathers, pray over your children for the Lord to protect them and keep them safe. It saddens me when I see children and I see other adults and I see things like this on TV or on YouTube, people getting attacked for no reason and children's being killed. That bothers me. That bothers me. And it really does hurt, because even though that's not my family member, and I know it hurt the family member back more than it will hurt me, but it does touches me. It really does. I love you people. I love y'all. I love my people. Stay blessed and don't forget to praise Yahweh at all time, and stay away from these people until they get themselves right. And if you are these people, Lord is still in your corner. Go to him. Ask him for help. He will help you. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to hit the bell for new videos. Thank you so much for watching my channel. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. I love you.